I got the third Snowman here. I think it's the best card, to be fair. It's amazing versus the Rabbit and the Heroes, which are the two most played decks. I don't play Reaper or Kana or the Galileo because I just don't think it's worth it. It's just too consistent. They can't get over it, and unless they XYZ, it's a really good card. You got Cyber Dragon for the Windows, for the Insectors, for the Heroes. It's just a really solid card. I like it. You got the Chalice. I should have probably played more of this because it kills the Snowman, which is a big deal for the Rabbit. While also the random thing is it just pumps. So if you have the 19 guy, they hit with your 19 guy, you pump. Hopefully they don't have lands, but like worst case scenario, no, let's say you got the 17 guy, they hit your lands, you're going to get us -1 anyway, and then the next turn you drop another vanilla and you're still in it, right? Otherwise, it just keeps the thing on the field. It lets you play around Dolka and Obaldia. One round, I passed, I didn't do anything. He went Rabbit into Lagia, into hit, into set 5. I was like, okay, I drew, I got heavy. He's like, okay, negate. I was like, okay, Chalice, negate, lose all his 5, game, right? Really solid card. I have the 2 Veilers for the Insectors. Yeah, I really just use it for Insectors. Right, Wind-Ups, I guess. I didn't play Wind-Ups, but for the Insectors, it's a really good card. The ruling is if they attach the guy, Veiler, that you lose it. So it's just really good. 2 Prisons for the Hero, for the Mirror Match. It's just a really solid card. The thing is, well, I don't know. I didn't test it because I didn't play the Dark Worlds. But if you make Dolka and you protect the Dolka, you win versus Dark World, I guess. Because the problem is Grapha is not effect, right? So you can just keep summoning it. This compulsory, the Lances, it protects you from the Dolka, and like when they, you just stop all the effects you need. It's a really good card. I mean from the Grapha, it's a really good card, right? I play 2 Decree. Basically, any Antimatter, any Chamber, any that kind of stuff, this is really good. Also for the fact that that Insectors, they play like Call of the Hornet and stuff. At least the good builds, in my opinion, play triple Call of the Hornet. So if you stop that stuff, they just keep going. All they need is 1 guy and they go off. If they go, I don't know, they set call, go. You go Insector, they go Warning, you set call, and you still go off. Like it's just a really good card. If they play Torrentials and stuff, basically if you go turn 1, a Beta, hopefully it's Rabbit. You back it up with this or Lance or Solemn Warning or whatever, and a Decree, you win because they can't kill the Dolka. They can't kill the Dolka. Hopefully you have this and the Lance. They summon, they try and do stuff. You do this. When they set their outs to Dolka, you get this. If you have a follow up, it's game. If you don't have a follow up, you still you should win that game. Going second is not so good, but going first, it's amazing.
Always.
I play the 3 macro, Dark World and Insectors. Insectors can't pop. Dark World can't do anything. Obviously, they have to go to grave. It's a really good card. I prefer it over Shadow Mirror. I don't know. It's just a personal choice. And then the last 3, my card. I play 3 Blackburn of Heavens. I really don't want to explain it, but I like it. But yeah, that's side deck. Basically, it was for Insector, for Wind-Up, for Rabbit, and thing is about the side deck, you have to have cards which are useful in not just one matchup. So you side this versus 2 big matchups. You side this versus pretty much anything. It kills the Galen duos. It kills all that crap that you can't kill, while also killing Snowman while protecting your stuff. It's just really good. The Veilers, well, I guess the Wind-Up as well. Everything has like multi-function. That way you're prepared because in the big tournament you could play like 10 million different decks. And the extra decks pretty simple. It's I've got the 2 Lagias, the 2 Dolkas, I play the random cockroach. This thing's good versus I was playing versus Chaos, and they went first turn 1-for-1 into Piper into draw. They discarded a dark, and I'm like, okay. I rabbit. I open I think 4 vanillas, 3 of the same and a different one, and a rabbit. So I use something like that, and I hit. Obviously, you have to go aggressive because if they have go, you're gonna lose anyway. If they have gauze, at least you're trying to be aggressive with it. And he didn't have an answer, right? So then I dropped the cockroach, and next turn I summoned a vanilla. I hit, and like that's pretty much won. And then I asked, he scooped next turn. I was like, what'd you have? It's like, oh, I had BLS, I had Chaos Sorcerer, and all that crap. And if I would have done any of these stuff, I would have lost. But like, this is randomly good. It's a bold call, but it's good. You got the mandatory Utopia, you got the mandatory Chimera Tech for the Cyber Dragon, you got the Ray. When the Utopia, you go Mind Control, you go Ray, and it randomly wins games.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I got the mandatory Zen Mine. I got the Zen Master yeah, Goza match. When they Goza match, you go Rabbit. They Goza match, you can still make this. You have the mandatory Leviathan. To be fair, I actually wish I would have played a second of these. If I would have played a second of these, I would have won my last round no matter what. But I had to go into this guy, and I burned myself to death. But it's I think he taught Spirit Reaper, and I couldn't kill it. I had game, and I didn't have a monster to go for it. I didn't draw a monster, and then he taught Spirit Reaper, so fair enough. But if I had to go for this guy over this guy, over Levia, because I couldn't kill his 18 guy, so he could follow up next turn. There was nothing removed, and he had the big insector guy engraved to equip and run over it. So I had to go this guy. He was on 3,050. This is 3,000. I just didn't have my other 4 or 5 cards. I didn't have anything that hit. I drew Vela, who obviously has 0 attack, and I lost because of it.
Yes, in 5 minutes.
And I have one Catasta. It's my only synchro because I play Vela. I had to make a choice of Scrap Dragon, Stardust. I don't play Stardust. Stardust is mandatory. To make a level 8, I could make Bryonac level 6 with Cyber Dragon. So I took Cyber Dragon, Bryonac out of the equation, and I went for Catasta because it's actually if they spend these guys, it kills them. Like, so it's just really good. It works with mind control, and because I play so many vanillas, if I have the level 4, I can always just go summon Vela, and I play like 6 level 4s. So I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to summon synchros very often. What's the one I will most likely need? I didn't have space for more. I thought the one I was most likely going to need is Catastrophe, so that's what I went for. I actually summoned it twice. It was alright. It was good. Again, the only thing, if I would have played 2 of these, I'd be in the top 64 right now.
Oh man. Well.
Any last words? Yeah, hi. I guess hi to everybody. Thanks for all the guys who were like really nice to me on Facebook and online and stuff. I had really good experience. I was 7-0 game 1. Had really bad beats. Like having my opponent 100 game 3, last turn of time. He tops Heavy Storm and goes for game. When I had outs, not having a single monster to run over stuff. The next one, opening in 4 vanillas and pod. Stuff happens. You can't. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! It's fun. I had a great time. Hopefully, I can go to Worlds again this year. If not, then
the year after that.
Then the year after that, I guess. Thanks for guys.
Thank you.
Bye.